Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Likes Pie, and welcome to the Pie Pack Weekly Recap, Week 2. Now it has been exactly a week since the last video was recorded, and I have been playing this mod pack non-stop. I have done so much in just 1 week, it almost amounts to the old season. So you can see that this season is going to be a lot more productive than the old one. So let's get started. First, we come up with our base. This is our base in the sky. Bum 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 bum. So this, if you saw week 1, I encourage you to go watch it. But this is you saw the small little platform that we had, and then I expanded it into all of this. Boom ba bum bum bum. So it's 2 stories. I'll get up to the second floor later. But let's just cover what I have in my inventory first. So I have an atomic disassembler, a hang glider, watering can, raspberries, free runners, armored jetpack, all this shaboobly for movement. I covered this all in season 1, so just go back to season 1 if you want to, catch up on all of it. Then if we just make our circle around here, we've got melon berry bushes. Melon, however you say it, all the way over to around here, and then we come to this. This I actually just did today. So today I did all of this. As you can see, I've been playing for quite a bit today. I made this gigantic little platform for farming. So yeah, that's amazing. I've only got 1 plot set up so far, just because I just got into it and I just wanted to get ender crops down because I had a very big shortage of ender pearls. So I just wanted to get those down. I'm not going to be continuing on this for a while until I get a surplus of resources up, which I don't really have right now. I've been using a lot of them for these projects. So there's that. Just, your normal setup. I'll explain the setup as we come down here. Ooh! So I have this little maintenance room down here, which will be maintenance for all the rest. So pretty much this is my planter here. It plants stuff normal. If you don't know how it works, go look up a tutorial. But right here, so I have this harvester. The harvester spits out items out the back. So I have a diamond transport pipe, some from BC Transport, and these actually have filters on them, so that's very useful. So I have all my seeds in the filter for down here, so it's going to filter the seeds out and go back up into my planter and plant them. These are golden transport pipes. The reason I use these instead of like cobblestone is because these actually make the items travel faster through them, which makes it a whole lot easier. And then here I have my ender essence just collecting, waiting to be crafted into ender pearls. So there's that. Lighting it up here is this nice little floodlight. Actually pretty expensive to make on glowstone. Not really anything else, but just glowstone. It's quite expensive, but it does light up a pretty good area. If I take out the torches here, you can see that it kind of just lights out in a circle. So yeah, we can actually just turn it off just so you can see it. So there's it without, and there's it with. It gets a nice little light. So I just thought that that'd be kind of cool to have. So I have got my ender crops growing here, which is very nice, very nice. And then that's really all I have to cover for this farm. So this farm I all did today, so it's very haphazard. I might do, of course so I want these updates to be very relaxed, so I might stutter and do They're all in one take, not very edited, just very, very casual, because that's all I want the Pie Pack to be, just a very casual series. So yeah, this is very haphazard. I'm probably going to make some changes to it in the future. I really like the way this maintenance room turned out, because I'm trying to stick with a theme where if there's anything under the base, it's supported by kind of like these things that are kind of like hanging off the building, kind of like one of those spaceships that you see, and they're like the big like floating ships that you see in movies. And so then I have just like this nice thing, and if I actually just turn my render distance up here to normal, you can just kind of just see down, and it's nice because you can just look off the side, and it's be very cool. So I'm trying to do that for all of these. So there's that. If we continue along here, these are raspberry bushes. So yeah, raspberries. So these are skeleton banners. These skeleton banners are because of this fortress that I found over this way. So let's just head over there. I did die over there, so, you know, but that's okay. Recovered my grave and everything. So you can see landmarks here. I don't know how to get the landmarks to work, so I just... Yeah. So I don't know why this... Whoa, just hit a lag spike. It does kind of lag over here. I don't know why that's... I stopped it somehow, but pretty much. If you look in here, this is how I've been mining out this temple over here. It goes all the way down and up and everything, and there's people shooting at me. So I've only dug 2 holes, one there, but I've got a ton of loot. It turns out the first time that I ran it, which was right here, I ran into the necromancer, which is the boss for this place. So I figured with that boss, I had to kill it. So I did, I killed it, and the contents are in my ME system, which I haven't covered yet, but I will be getting to once I get back to my base. Flying a lot, cause you know it's not that fun. Just gotta keep on flying, gotta find my base, yeah, yeah. Oh, why is it so hard to find my base? Is it this way? I know it's kind of like into the forest and not. No, it's this way. I know it's this way. It's kind of in like the big part of it. Oh, look, there's a sheep down there. I always have this problem trying to find my base. That's why I was reluctant to kind of show you guys. There it is. You just gotta look for the big pole and this thing on the mini-map. So, originally I was going to run my entire base off of wind turbine power, and we'll see where, but, so, we've got my little slime island cage, but pretty much, I killed the necromancer, so what I got was these mage robes, and a cursed bone. Now, I have not tried out the cursed bone, so I do not know what it does. What are the uses for it? Anything? I don't think there's any uses, but how much armor does this thing give me? Like none at all, and it makes me look super derpy. Come on, this is what I got for the necromancer? Seriously? These? No, thank you. So let's just kind of, just kind of head down here and... Oh, it spawned summoned undead skeletons for me. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. I can summon minions. There's, of course, power cabling down there leading up to this ME system, which was quite amazing. But, pretty much I'm having all these chests, so I don't have to create much of these ME storages. I can just store everything in these chests, and then they all get imported into there, so. Oh, and he kind of follows me around. Nice, but I'm just gonna kill you. Just, yeah. So there's that. Then I have this automatic dictionary converter, so if there's anything that doesn't work with a certain mod, I can just change it. So there's that. I've got my gold here, my iron, diamonds, all that type of stuff. And then I have this power armor tinker table, which I actually got from that dungeon over there. And I don't know if I'm actually going to be using it or not. So yeah. Then there's this little statue. Just kind of have it there. Not going to really cover much of that. And then I have my hydrogen oxygen setup, so we can actually just start dumping the oxygen, so just so you can see it work. The electric pump goes into mechanical pipes. The mechanical pipes feed into the electrolytic separator. The electrolytic separator creates oxygen and hydrogen. The hydrogen goes into this tank, and oh, whoop-de-frickin-do. And then the oxygen comes out of these goes into these pressurized tubes, and then goes into this purification chamber, which actually doubles ores. So I ran my digital miner over there, so yes, I did make a digital miner. These things are so OP and boss. Let's just start it. Is there actually anything to mine? Oh, there is. Wow, more iron. Not gonna do that right now. Well, actually, why not? I can just triple it. So yeah, this is tripling. So I actually have one ore here just to show you guys. So pretty much, I put it into these purification chambers. The purification chamber purifies it into, wait for it, dremel, 3 iron clumps. So 1 ore equals 3 ingots, and then we just put it in here, and it smelts into dirty iron dust for 1 clump. And then puts it into there, purifies it into iron dust. The iron dust goes into the energized smelter. The energized smelter spits it out into here, and then we can triple our iron. So that is how I have effectively been tripling my iron. So there we go. Now, this is all done, really. Wait, no it's not, because I still have to cover all the machines that I have made. So, pulverizer, pulverizes stuff. Induction smelter, combined stuff. Sag mill, sags stuff. Metallurgic infuser, infuses things. Osmium compressor, compresses osmium and stuff. The magma crucible, burns things. Redstone furnace, smelts things. Redstone, yay. Digital miner. So, oh yeah, over here, my assembly table. Now these things are power hungry beasts. They take tons of power to actually use. So, I was thinking that this is retracting from a lot of my stuff. So, what I have actually done is if we come up here, nuclear reactor. So, most of my base is actually still running off of wind turbines. But I figured I need a second source of power. So, I created a nuclear reactor. It wasn't actually that hard to make. Much smaller than the other one that I made. And so, basically what I'm using this for is okay, so this thing, it has so these produce enough power to fuel my entire base, including my harvesters, but once I turn on this digital miner and these lasers, they just can't keep up. So pretty much what I've done is that the wind turbines are hooked up to everything, and then I'm making these 4 reactor power taps are for 4 batteries, like, you know, my energy cubes, and then I have my energy cubes powering these things. So there's an energy cube here. I'm still yet to hook up an energy cube to this. So yeah, that's just kind of like my battery thing for power hungry stuff. So I find that's a very good thing because I don't like using all of like this yellowite just to power stuff, because then I have to worry about how much power I'm using, what I'm depleting. With the wind turbines, it's just so simple because you don't have to really, you know, use anything. They just output and go straight into stuff. So it's wonderful, it's beautiful, there's no lack of power in the entire base. That's really all that's up here. I mean, these are going to be what I'm thinking is that this up here is going to be for my big multi-block structures, such as the nuclear reactor. So big multi-block structures, like I'm going to make a smeltery because in that castle that I mined out, I found a stack of grout, so I might just take that as an advantage and make a very small smeltery. So that's the pie pack. For now, this is all I've done. I've done quite a bit. So look forward to next week when I'm going to make a smeltery so I can get a smeltery up online, because smelteries are very cool for like making weapons, so I don't just keep using this atomic disassembler. So I'm actually going to be getting more into Tinker's Construct. In the last season, I did not get into Tinker's Construct at all, but I want to change that. So this is kind of like my main hub floor right here. So the hub floor is just going to be used for like all the singular machines, and then all multi-block structures are going to be up here. And this room is probably going to look messy all the time just because of the fact that snow is going to snow down on it. There's going to be cablings running all along here. Like, I mean, look at this. We already have a huge line of cabling just whoosh. But this line of cabling will not be in there because in this next week, I'm going to focus on making tesseracts so I can actually just transport power from up here to down there, so I don't have to run these huge long cablings all along my entire base, and it will pretty everything up. So there you go. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment down below, all the jizzy jazz, smash like button with your fist, subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye.